What's up, what's good my people? It's your boy Don Bravo, and here we go again with another brand new video on the weekly trends. You know the vibe now is the weekly trends, what has been trending here in Kenya, the rest of the world, and in Africa. So before we get further, I want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year heading towards 2020, and have a fantastic festive season. Remember to subscribe to Don Bravo TV, follow us on Instagram at Don17Bravo and at Don Bravo TV, follow us on Facebook and all our social media platforms. Tell your neighbors, your family, your friends to subscribe to Don Bravo TV and press the notification bell. On to our first trending topic this past week is Donald Trump impeachment. So this happened after the motion was raised in the House of Congress, that is the lower house, or we can better call it the House of Representatives, that voted in favor of this motion, and majority of the members in this house voted in favor of Trump's impeachment. And it doesn't end there, as the motion will head or will ascend to the House of the Senate, the upper house, where they will have to decide Donald Trump's fate. Remember, US has two houses, which is the upper house, which is Senate, and the lower house, which is the House of Representatives or the Congress. So the upper house will have to decide Trump's fate this coming January. But as you can remember that Mr. Trump's regime or reign has never been easy. He's first of all accused of promoting racism, and even in this impeachment, he was impeached on the basis of abuse of office and obstruction. So let's see this coming January whether the Senate will use its mandate. But remember, the Senate has majority of its members are from the Republican Party, which is Donald Trump's party that he used to ascend to power. So let's wait and see if the Senate will confirm Trump's impeachment. Then US will be forced to go to the election. It will only be the third time that is happening, that as an incident like this is happening in their history. So let's wait and see this coming in 2020 and see whether Trump's fate will be decided by the Senate. And still on the impeachment story, and coming back home on 254, we head back to Kiambu County, where Baba Yao, Mr. Ferdinand Waititu, famously known as Baba Yao, was also impeached. This is one day just after Donald Trump's impeachment. That happened on 19th of December 2019. So as you can remember, that Baba Yao has had a rough time ever since he was accused of corruption and illegal awarding of tenders. As you can remember, he was early arrested for illegally awarding tenders to his family members and kins, and he was also accused of corruption and squandering county money. The situation has been like this for the past 5 months, and you can remember that Baba Yao has had a tough time in Kiambu County, and there's a time where the deputy governor took over the mandate as a governor. So Baba Yao was finally impeached on 19th of December after 63 members of the county assembly passed a motion in favor of his impeachment. So it doesn't end there. It will head to the Senate, which is the upper house here in Kenyan Parliament. Senate will have to decide Waititu's fate this coming January. Remember, they are on a break, but they will be returning back in January, and that is when the Senate can either favor or vote against Waititu's impeachment. And if they vote for, then the impeachment stands and Waititu will have to step aside. Let's wait and see. Hashtag Wajinga Nyinyi. Been a hashtag that has been trending for the better part of last week. This is after the controversial song from King Kaka. This song was controversial since day one, and even in its first day of release, it was able to amaze over 1 million views, becoming the first ever Kenyan song to get 1 million views in a day, and over 130k likes and 15,000 comments. As you can see, the magnitude of this song touched about so many things that has been happening, so many challenges that has been happening here and in Kenya ever since independence. You can see he talked about corruption, unemployment among youth. He talked about diseases. He talked about Freemasonry, everything, name them. Politicians killing each other for power and fame, politicians stealing from its electorate and going to the church to bribe the church. So King Kaka's song touched many Kenyans' life, and this is why the song was so controversial, that it was able to gain so many likes, views, and comments in just over a short span of its release. That aside, this song really touched me, and it talked about Anne Waiguru, the one and only Anne Waiguru, who was a major perpetrator in the NYS scandal, though she has never been proven guilty. So King Kaka was touching on this thing, and you can see that Anne Waiguru gave a sue threat to either pull down the song within 48 hours or get sued. And we also saw this song was also controversial because of the mention of one and only Kenyan Bishop Nganga. So let's wait and see what this song, but you can see that King Kaka was recently summoned in the DCI, even though the DCI refuted the claims, but King Kaka's life, as you can see, he said that his life is in danger after this release. We support him as Kenyans because these vices must end, and we must stand against corruption and these scandals. On to our second last topic that has been trending for the better part of last week. We head to our neighboring Tanzania, the 255, where the king of Bongo Flava sensation and top performing musician Ali Saleh Kiba, famously known as Ali Kiba or King Kiba, recently showcased his to-be King's Music Record Studios, and you can see that from the pictures that this is an amazing art of creativity. Its interiors were designed by a Tanzanian interior design company. So we are awaiting this King's Music Records that has been there for the past like 1 year, but the studios were not yet in place. So Ali Kiba's promised us that 2020 will be an amazing year, a fantastic year. So you can remember that he's competing with this one and only nemesis Diamond Platnumz, the CEO of Wasafi, and we know that Wasafi has been there and he's been performing since 2015. So let's wait and see this competition, if it will be the turnaround of music in East Africa. And we end it with the world of sport, where Arsenal recently appointed Mikel Arteta as their head coach on a 3-year basis. As you can remember that Mikel Arteta was once an Arsenal player from 2011 to 2016, playing for 5 years before moving to become Manchester City assistant under Pep Guardiola. So we all know that Mikel Arteta is not an experienced coach, but having worked under Pep Guardiola in Manchester City, and you know that Pep Guardiola is a top tactician who has been playing fantastic offensive football and the tiki-taka football, and this tiki-taka football has been Arsenal identity in the Arsene Wenger reign for some time. So before Unai Emery came and destroyed this identity, so will Arteta be the one to bring back the tiki-taka offensive and attacking style of football at Arsenal and win titles? Let's wait and see if we'll be the one to save this sinking ship. And we come to the end of this video. It has been an amazing, fantastic video. And remember the vibes, each and every week we'll be meeting here at Don Bravo TV for the weekly trends. Thank you for your support in 2019. It has been an amazing year, and let's hope that you'll support me again to grow my YouTube account in 2020. Remember to subscribe if you haven't. Tell your neighbor, your family, your politician to subscribe, and all your exes to subscribe to Don Bravo TV. Press the notification button for any updates from our side. Also follow my brother's YouTube account at bushbr or bush.br at YouTube. He's also a vlogger and has amazing stuffs too. Once again, I appreciate your support. Let's meet again next week. Churus!